okay? The one and only Stephen A.Smith, y'all.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? We're the NABJ in Cleveland, Ohio. This is what it's all about. Love being here. Love the love. We in the house. It's first take. You know what time it is.
All right, I say, come on to the stage. Yes, sir.
Yes,
I see
sir.
you with that
Hi,
nice
baby.
stuff. Hey, I say.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, hold on. Bear with me. I gotta get up in this tall chair now. All right.
I had to get rid of mine.
Gotta scoot a little bit. NABJ, thank you so much for that fantastic welcome. I say, how you feeling?
I'm feeling marvelous. How you doing?
I'm wonderful.
I mean,
Thrilled to
you know,
be here.
y'all doing y'all thing. How's everybody doing? Everybody's good?
Swagoo, Kmart.
Hello. I'm feeling tiny. I got no.
Well, you are kind of, you know.
We'll work on that in the break. We'll boost you up.
Tallest.
I'm surveying the crowd. Everybody looks so nice.
Okay.
So good.
Give
so
it up for
good,
yourself.
So good. So good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it. However, it was an expectation. You're damn well.
No, that's
doing
right.
it.
Okay. You guys, we are thrilled to be here. I got my fan that I stole from.
Where
my
them
producer,
fans
Swagoo.
at?
Celebrating 50 years of NABJ here in Cleveland.
That's right.
Love it.
So we're gonna make sure we have a fantastic show, as we always do here on First Take. All right, let's get to the NFL, shall we, lady and gents? Tonight, we're gonna have a chance to get a first look at the much talked about Shedeur Sanders, folks. Now, he is okay, we got some folks, some
Browns fans? Browns fans? You got Browns fans?
Come on. All right, now
Hang,
here's the
hang
deal.
in there, big dog.
Use that,
Hang in there.
use that noise now.
Hang in there.
All right, here's the deal regarding tonight, though. Sanders is expected to start the Browns' preseason opener against the Panthers. Mind you, and I'm sure my fans in the building know this, he currently sits at 4th on the depth chart as far as the QB situation is concerned in Cleveland, and he's gotten the fewest reps so far in camp. So, SA, we come to you. Should tonight's preseason game, this opportunity for Shedeur Sanders, be a make-or-break moment for this young man?
It shouldn't be, but it will be. Because I think that there's a lot of people that's looking for an excuse for him to fall. That doesn't mean it's the Cleveland Browns. And, you know, when I was talking about this yesterday, one of the errors in my judgment is that I totally forgot that Kenny Pickett was injured, obviously. And so you take into account him and Dylan Gabriel, and they're a bit hampered right now. That would contribute to Shedeur Sanders being in the starting lineup tonight. He's been operating against the third unit, essentially. He hasn't been operating against the starters, and the starters are not going to play tonight. So it's the people that he's playing with, he's accustomed to doing so. I'm just of the mindset, and, you know, I might be in a minority with this, y'all, but this was a guy that was projected to be a top 2 or 3 quarterback taken in the draft. It just resonates with me that you fall to 144. It's a story he doesn't need to pay attention to. He's on an NFL roster. Move forward. Don't think about that. But damn it, he ain't on First Take. I am. And I'm telling you what I'm thinking about. And what I'm thinking about is the fact that because people had a problem with his daddy for a multitude of reasons, it affected his draft stock. And so you have folks out here that are not rooting for this brother, but he's accustomed to adversity. He's accustomed to defying the odds. He's got that intestinal fortitude, great genes. We know what Deion Sanders was. We know what his son Shedeur looked like on a collegiate level, and I'm rooting for the brother, and I hope that he does well tonight.
Okay, Mark, give it up.
So to answer the question, I'm going to say it could break him but not make him. And what I mean by that is if he goes out and struggles, I think he hurts himself in the competition. But even if he has a few drives that are successful, a half that's successful, I don't think you can automatically say, oh, well, Shedeur should be the starter for this team. I think he can only hurt himself because people are going to watch every single rep that he takes. Now, I will push back on something Steven said. I think 32 teams. The Browns were one of those teams that waited to the 5th round to draft him. So within the draft slide, there were a number of reasons. For some teams, it was the prime influence. For other teams, it's the combine interview. We weren't feeling how he walked in here. For other teams, it was we just don't see a starter here. I think every team has a different reason.
Okay.
And so when you look at him, he's a 5th round pick, whether you think that's fair or not. He has an opportunity. He has to take it because every rep he gets, that's all he's going to have. But I think if he struggles, people would be like, oh, see, Stephen A.Smith was on TV talking about how he should have started, and now look. He's not, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's going to be watching every single move of his.
Yeah, but look, you don't have ops when you have opportunities like this, right? Like, everybody that's doing something big gonna have ops, whether that's in the building, whether that's outside of the building. To me, it's a great opportunity for Shedeur, because to me, adversity has been a part of his journey, especially watching Prime and what he's been going through, him being able to sustain a level of that. Stephen A., the night of the draft we talked about, like I said, look, man, I saw Lamar Jackson win the Heisman and clearly be the best quarterback in college and go 32nd in the draft, right? So again, this is a territory where for not only quarterbacks, but black quarterbacks, that you usually are behind the 8 ball when you get started. And you got to go and continue to prove over and over again. We have these conversations about these dudes all the time. And I think Shedeur tonight has to look at this as a prime opportunity to now enter himself into the conversation about if the Cleveland, he can make everybody in the world believe Cleveland made a mistake, right? Because the same quarterback that they took 2 rounds prior to him is there as well in Dylan Gabriel. So to me, I don't look at it as, well, he's being set up to fail. The NFL hard. I don't care if you get drafted first. We still talk. The jury's still out on Trevor Lawrence.
Hello.
Like it's hard to play in this league.
A couple of things I want to say. Number one, I was looking at myself in this blue suit.
Oh, no.
And it is a good look, right? But
Do you like the suit?
But I'm getting to a bigger point. I'm getting to a bigger point. I must confess, I have nothing on this green outfit.
Come on, Monica.
It's slamming.
Come on,
It's slamming. I got to give. I looked at it, swag. I looked at it and I went like this.
It caught the side.
I went like this. I said, damn, I missed that color. I should have got that. I should have got that. That's number one. So let me get that out the way. Major props to you.
Thank you.
Number two, for the purposes, look at where we are. We're at the NABJ, the National Association of Black Journalists. We got a whole bunch of aspiring journalists and professionals in our audience right now, right? Why do I bring that up and why is that important? Because we know where Shedeur Sanders' mind needs to be. We know what the NFL is. Kimberly, you're absolutely right. It's not one reason why DC, it's a multitude of reasons. I'm talking about the bantering that took place en route to the draft and the kind of things that were being said. We've got, for those of you, we the worldwide leader, we ESPN. We've got some of the best reporters on the planet who cover the NFL for us. We got the very best in Adam Schefter. There is none better, okay? And when you heard them talking about him, you heard folks calling teams, the Adam Schefters, the Lewis Riddicks of the world, Ryan Clarks of the world, others, you as well. And you heard people saying, we ain't taking him. Before the draft even